Hello darlings. So in today's video I'll be talking about the easiest ways for relocating to Japan, the easiest paths that you can take in migrating to Japan. So I'll be listing all the routes through which you can relocate to Japan, and you, my darling, will choose which one you feel is easiest for you. Okay, so before then, let me introduce myself. It's your girl Nigerian in Japan, and on this page we bring you premium content on how to relocate to Japan, links or websites for job applications, and my life in Japan vlogs. If this is the kind of content you like to see, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're watching on YouTube, give me a follow if you're watching on Facebook or TikTok, and please hit the share button. Thank you. Welcome back. Like I said, in this video I'll be talking about the routes for relocating to Japan. So there are 4 major routes for relocating to Japan, and the first one is through work. If you are outside of Japan, you are living overseas and you want to come to Japan, one of your best options might be through the work route. For this part, you need an employer in Japan that is willing to sponsor your visa. So you apply for jobs, and if these employers give you a job or offer you a job, they'll apply for your COEs. You take your COE to the embassy and the embassy will stamp your passports. Okay, I made a video about how to apply for your visa. You can check my YouTube channel for that video. A lot of people might be asking, how do I apply for jobs? Well, for occupations such as ALT, IT personnel, and engineers, you can see lots of vacancies on Gaijin Port or YOLO Japan. You can check these 2 websites and you will see vacancies of companies that are willing to sponsor your visa. And also I get a lot of questions about, I'm in the healthcare industry. How do I get a job, or how do I get a visa sponsored job in Japan? My darling, the truth is that as a healthcare personnel, definitely you have to interact with your patients. And to do this, you need to know how to speak Japanese. That is the challenge, knowing how to speak Japanese, because there are a lot of jobs, and then one of the criteria is that you need to know how to speak Japanese. And that brings us to our number 2 route, which is through student visa. Well, for the student visa, there are 3 options. Either you are coming as an undergraduate student, a postgraduate student, or a language school student. So for the undergraduate and postgraduate students, there are lots of scholarship opportunities online. Please do well to check out for these scholarship opportunities online, because the school fees in Japan can be expensive. It can, well, if you are rich, no problem, but if you are not, please do well to check out for these opportunities online. However, for the language school, there are no scholarship opportunities for this. Well, the language school takes about 6 months to 1 year, depending on what program you are running, and it costs about 400,000 yen. Well, some might be less and some might be more than that. Well, the best part of it is that you can work and study, and secondly, after studying the language, you have a high chance of getting good jobs in any sector you might be qualified, or you might have qualification. Thirdly, we have the tourist route. Well, a lot of people will ask me, can I convert my tourist visa to work visa? Am I allowed to get a job with my tourist visa? Well, legally, the answer to that is no. Well, however, a lot of people will always apply for refugee. Well, the challenge with the refugee visa is that when you get your refugee status, or when you've been converted to a refugee status, you have to apply for your work permit, and this work permit takes 3 to 6 months before it is approved. So within that 3 to 6 months, you may or may not get a job to sustain you. So if you are planning on relocate to Japan through the tourist or refugee route, I will advise that you come with enough money that will sustain you for at least 6 months. Okay, Then lastly, the spousal or dependent route. Well, if you get married to a Japanese national, a permanent resident of Japan, or even a resident in Japan, you can apply for the spousal or dependent visa and you'll be given and you can come to Japan. So these are the 4 ways of relocating or migrating to Japan. So you, my darling, will choose which one you feel is the easiest way for you. And before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please don't forget to give me a follow, like this video and share to your friends. Thank you so much. I love you. Mwah. Bye.